What's going on, man? Welcome to HD's burner account. Don't you know I love haters? Love all y'all. Now, SuperGirl. Wanted to talk about this because of all the hate and backlash the movie got. To me, I enjoyed the movie because I went in there with low expectations. Plus, I wanted to see Supergirl different from Superman. If y'all remember the TV show, the TV show to me was it was alright, but it was too much of she was just Clark but a female. In this one, we got another adaptation of her. I thought the main actress did a great job to me, and Millie Alcott for what they presented her with. To me, this movie's more of a bridge between what's happening on Earth and then what's going to happen in the universe. And everyone always complains, oh, I want another superhero. I don't want the same superhero. Can we get something different? And then when we get something different, you guys, just like Star Wars fans, start crying like some itches. Y'all do. You can get mad, but at the end of the day, to me, I felt it was a solid film. I gave it 3 out of 4 stars. I grade off the 4-star chart. That's what I grade off of. I don't do that 5 or 10. You don't need to do all that. To me, that's too much. That's going overboard. I felt like it was a solid movie. I felt like I didn't like the part where the black family was unalived. I didn't like that. They were really like the only black people in it and a couple other people, and then they get unalive. So that was my only issue. The pacing was straight. I felt like this is going to get more views at home. To me, this should have been streamed. I would have streamed this and made it 4 parts. I would have made it a 4-part miniseries. And I think it would have did a lot better. To me, for the movies it did, it was cool, but I would have had it streamed. I liked it. The girl who played Ruthie, Eve Ridley, man, she did a hell of a job. I liked how she did. Jason Momoa as Lobo, man, he was way better than he was as Aquaman, especially the scene he came in. I'm glad that Supergirl already knew who he was. Because I hate when new characters come and then it's like, oh, we got to fight. We got to fight. Like, why we got to fight for? You're going to go away from the story. So I'm happy as hell that she knew who Lobo was. And then now you build up a chemistry between Ruthie, Kara, and of course Lobo, where we could bring them back together again and do a show. We could actually do like a movie, another movie, or not a movie but a series. We could do a TV series. You know, I like that. You know what I'm saying? And I think people missed the plot. People felt like, oh, this is supposed to do $1 billion. No, it's not. It's Supergirl. Bro, a character like Supergirl is not gonna garner the attention and make the bucks that a Spider-Man would or a Batman would. No, it's Supergirl. So all these people making these hate videos, I hate this, I hate that. Okay, that's fine, but it wasn't intended for you. If you disliked it, hey, no problem with me. I liked the film. I loved it, actually. I felt it was solid. 3 out of 4. To me, I would have where they showed Krypton and how it broke apart, and then all of a sudden the gas, like the kryptonite, started unalived her mother, was unaliving her father, and he basically got her up out of there to go to Earth where Kal-El was. I mean, I like that. I loved all of that. I liked that scene there because it made you have a heart for what Kara was going through. And she was going through a lot, like very traumatized. That could do anything to anybody. Crypto was cool for the little scenes he was in. I like the part where the pirates got onto the ship. They were trying to hijack from everybody. I liked how she threatened them with the eye beams. I liked it because Kara, if you know her history, is a lot more darker than Superman. Like, she doesn't go off of hope and all of that. She goes off of truth. Like, the truth is she sees it within the people. You know. Now, Matthias, I think it's Shonarts, who played the Crim of the Yellow Hills. Man, he did a hell of a job. I loved his depiction as the villain. I thought it was dope. You know, thought it was great. I thought he did a great job, especially at the end when she started dog walking. Start dog walking his ass. That was dope. You know, so this was a good starting point, and it works because it's a starting point. It's something different. Over the years, we gotten the same BS films from DC. Finally, we get one that's very good to watch. Because the last Supergirl movie was trash. This one was a lot better. And I think when we see her again, it's going to be a lot better. I just think people are upset because they want to fantasize about having sex with Supergirl, and how they look at Millie. They think it's cringy or something because she doesn't look very womanly. To me, she looks like Supergirl. Supergirl never was depicted like very voluptuous in the comic books. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, even if it wasn't the same as far as comic book look, if the character made me like, okay, I like how this is going, I know I love where this is going, and then we're cool. You know? We're cool. So, like I said, 3 out of 4. I think people are giving it like being too rude about it. Like right here, the scene there, that scene was captivating. I loved that scene when they were toe to toe, how Krim felt like I won, I got her, you know. And I also like the depiction of the sun, where at first it was green and then it turned into a yellow sun, and then she started going to whoop ass. Love that scene. This was a very powerful scene. I liked how they were eye to eye, you know. And I liked when I liked when Ruthie was captured and she was next to Lobo. That was dope. I loved how she got out. The ending of the film was great. Some of the parts I just didn't like that the all black family got unalived, but other than that, man, it was dope. No, it was dope. So you got to give credit where it's due. And plus, James Gunn didn't even direct this film or write it. It was somebody else. Now, let me see. What was the person's name? I forgot who wrote it. Yeah, the director was Craig Gillespie. Craig Gillespie basically directed it. You know what I'm saying? So people gonna hate on it, but I like it. It's a starting point. Now we can start doing other movies, outer space. I get tired of the same cliche BS on Earth. Let's do something new. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share this, and of course, if you want to donate, you can Cash App. I have the Cash App clip to the top of the live chat. I'm also in the comment section. Also, we have the what I wanted to say. We also have merch. You can go to the store. It'll be in the description box. Guys can support the page there. I'm gonna try to drop some more videos. I'm gonna do Spider-Man Brand New Day. I already did the Grogu and all of that stuff. I did that on the Patreon. So, but yeah, I'm gonna talk about Spider-Man Brand New Day after this. Also, I got to talk about Fire Force. Fire Force went hard. If you're in the anime, Fire Force went hard. I just got some new comics in. I'm gonna start checking them out and giving y'all some videos. So, thank y'all for listening. I am out. Deezy.